You have to see this jump.
Hanuman Dada just played with gravity with 48 frames of pure hand-keyed madness. Spoiler alert, no AI was harmed during this video, just me, Blender, and a lot of crying. But the real secret, I started with a dumb little cube. And today, I'm gonna show you how to turn a cube into a godlike jump. That'll make people scream, "Sensei, teach me how to animate." So stick around, this one is epic. And hey, if this jump blows your mind, hit like and subscribe before you forget. Cool? Let's go. Alright, let me tell you how this chaos started. I wanted Hanuman Dada to have a superhero vibe. A jump so cool, it could land him straight into an Avengers scene. So like every normal animator, I stalked Pinterest for poses. It's basically my guilty pleasure for animation references. I found two main poses, one chill idle pose and one dramatic mid-air pose. And from there, everything was pure hand-keyed animation. No AI, no magic buttons, just a lot of pain and love. Before touching Hanuman Dada, I started with the ultimate animation guru, a cube. Yes, this cube is the secret sauce. Here's why. Animation is all about its principles. You mess with the principles and your animation looks like... So first, stretched it while going up, I squashed the cube on impact and made sure that it felt alive. Think of it like giving life to a brick. If you can make a cube look cool, you can animate anything, even your dead soul. Once I had a perfect jump with this cube, I was like, okay, now we can do the actual animation on Hanuman Dada. Animation starts with blocking. I nailed just two key poses. First, idle pose, Hanuman Dada waiting to jump, muscles loaded. And second, mid-air pose, Hanuman Dada in mid-air, like a ninja. From here, I filled in the breakdowns by hand. I imagined gravity slowing him as he rises, holding him for just a split second in mid-air, and then making him crash down faster. Why? Because gravity is harsh, such a dramatic queen. Going up slow, coming down fast. That's how you sell weight. See, reality agrees with me. In animation, timing is everything. Even a 1 frame delay can make your animation look like a drunk elephant. So I tweaked, adjusted, and even deleted keys when it felt wrong. If you are starting out, here's a pro tip. Don't be afraid of over-exaggerate first, then you can tone it down once it feels natural. Animation isn't math, it's all about the feel. And if something feels off, fix it. Trust me, your eyes are your best tools here. I'll fast forward this part because watching me keyframe every joint is like watching a TV serial when nothing happens for 20 episodes. But here's what I was thinking. I worked pose to pose, making sure every keyframe holds story. I checked spacing, how far the character moves between frames, and I adjusted holds because a jump without a hold in the air looks like hitting a ceiling. A little hold at the peak is equal to drama. Think of Spider-Man hanging in the air for a split second pause before gravity says, "Get back down, buddy." Then comes the moment of truth. You switch from constant interpolation to spline, and suddenly your beautiful animation turns into Maggie. But don't panic, this is where the motion path is your best friend. I smoothed the curves, fixed every hiccup, and made sure the character's arc looks clean. A clean arc is equal to smooth animation. No arc, it will look like your character got shocked mid-air. Now comes the fun part, polishing. I took each controller, torso, legs, chest, hands, and head, and made them flow naturally. Blender doesn't have a great animation layer system like Maya. So I kept things simple. Sometimes fewer keys equal to better motion. If something felt weird, I deleted keys. Also, I checked from multiple camera angles because what looks good from one side can look like a broken puppet from another. But that depends on if you're working on a game or a movie, and that itself is a whole another episode. So let's get back to this one. You think we are done after all that? Nope, that was just a first pass. The second pass is pure tweaking. Tiny adjustments that make the motion feel alive. In animation, even moving something by 1 frame can be the difference between meh Holy crap, that's awesome. I probably could spend another 3 to 4 hours tweaking, but YouTube deadlines. And this is it, Hanuman Dada's epic jump, all hand keyed in Blender from scratch, from a boring cube to a god level animation. The big takeaway: start simple, learn basic principles like anticipation, stretch and squash, arc, play with timing, and don't be afraid to fail, because every bad animation is just practice for your next amazing one. If you enjoyed watching this chaos, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep animating, keep failing, keep learning. Jai Bajrangbali.